I don't know what to tell you. It just ain't safe no more, man. To get married and shit like that. That
You
shit
need
ain't
old
safe.
music in the back right here. Where's the love?
No, that's what I'm saying.
The love.
Because, let me ask you a question, right? Now that I'm talking about it. I wouldn't say you because you've been married a long time, but what's the foulest shit a chick ever did to one of your mans that you was just like,
man.
No, I need it though. I need it from the top.
I can't enter this realm. I just know, I know somebody that's on that I can't even say. It's a lot of, just be.
Yeah, but can we hear one?
I can't, I don't.
In general.
These is too serious and detrimental to, you know what I mean? Just watch. Lose your money, don't lose your mind. And don't lose your money either. Or your mind, so don't lose nothing, man. Watch your fucking, you know what I mean?
Man,
watch your back, young athletes.
Well, I've had a young girlfriend way before, like I had a serious girlfriend, and I was in the hood. This before I ever thought I was gonna be Fat Joe the rapper. And every single guy I ever had.
People were shocked when the news broke. Remy Ma, the same woman who once rapped about staying loyal and standing by her man, was now caught up in a scandal so messy it could have been ripped straight out of a soap opera. This wasn't just some rumor about cheating. No, this was something deeper. It was betrayal at the highest level. And the twist? The man she allegedly got involved with wasn't just any guy, he was Papoose's friend. A man who used to be in their inner circle. A man Papoose trusted. And when Papoose found out, he reportedly handled it the only way he knew how, with his fists. It didn't take long for people to start digging into what really happened. But what truly turned up the heat was when Fat Joe, Remy and Paps, longtime friend and hip-hop's unofficial voice of wisdom, finally broke his silence. And when he spoke, he didn't hold anything back. No sugarcoating. No fake positivity. Just raw truth straight from the heart of the Bronx. His words didn't just confirm the rumors, they ignited a firestorm. Let's take a step back. Remy Ma and Papoose weren't just another celebrity couple. They were seen as unbreakable. Through her years in prison, he stood by her. They branded themselves as the definition of ride or die. #Black Love wasn't just a hashtag, it was their identity. Fans believed in them because they showed what it looked like to fight for love in a world that often gives up too soon. But as we've learned, even the strongest foundations can crack under pressure. For a while, things seemed off. Fans noticed. Remy attending events alone. Papoose stopped posting those heartfelt messages. Then came the cryptic Instagram captions, quotes about trust, betrayal, and letting go. That's when the whispers started. Soon, blurry photos turned into clear ones. Speculation turned into confirmation. The man Remy was seen with wasn't just anyone, it was someone Pap had once called a friend. And if that wasn't enough to make the situation tense, sources claimed that when Pap found out, he confronted the guy and knocked him out on the spot. No cameras, no drama, just straight Bronx-style retribution. Still, people waited. They wanted to hear from someone close. And that someone turned out to be Fat Joe. When he sat down for an interview and shared what he knew, the world stopped to listen. He didn't scream or cry, he simply said it like it was. Papoose's attitude is, you don't shake hands with someone who slept with your wife. And then, like a bombshell, he added that Remy had called Papoose afterward, saying she needed to stay close to the man so he wouldn't press charges. That wasn't just drama, it was emotional chaos. From there, everything unraveled. More and more people came forward. A message allegedly from Remy to the man surfaced, "You know I can't be seen with you again," faced with tears of joy. To some, it looked like harmless flirting. To others, it was undeniable proof that the rumors were real. Then came a video clip, Remy smiling, whispering something to the man backstage. She looked comfortable. Too comfortable. When she noticed the camera, she froze. That was all the internet needed. Social media exploded. People started piecing together timelines like they were detectives. Instagram pages posted side-by-side comparisons of old and new photos. TikTokers created full breakdowns. Everyone had a theory, everyone had an opinion. Behind the noise, Fat Joe remained calm. He knew what betrayal looked like. He said something chilling, "They'll F*** all your enemies. And when they're done, they'll F*** your friends too." That wasn't just a line, it was a painful truth. He'd seen it happen before. And he wasn't shocked that it happened again. The real question was, how did it all come to this? Was the love ever real? Or had it been falling apart quietly, behind the scenes, while fans believed everything was fine? Fat Joe offered no answers, just this advice: you just have to take it on the chin. But Papoose didn't take it on the chin. He hit back. Literally. And just like that, the narrative changed. This wasn't just about a cheating rumor. It was about a deep betrayal between people who had been through everything together. It was about trust, pride, and how fast things can fall apart. Remy Ma didn't make a statement. Her PR team simply said she was focused on upcoming projects. But silence speaks volumes, especially when the whole world is watching. Papoose, on the other hand, posted a single story to his Instagram. A black screen with white letters: "Loyalty doesn't fade. It evaporates." That one line hit harder than any punch he threw. As the dust started to settle, people were left with questions. How could someone so loyal for so long suddenly be betrayed like this? Why did Remy step outside of the relationship? Was it emotional detachment, or was the damage already done long before? The story didn't end there. Rumors started swirling about legal action. The man Papoose allegedly punched was now thinking of pressing charges. Surveillance footage from the night of the fight was reportedly being reviewed. There were even whispers about hush money being offered to keep things quiet. Meanwhile, the couple's business empire started to crumble. A cosmetics brand Remy had partnered with quietly removed her promo. A reality show that was in development was shelved due to unstable brand image. Meetings were cancelled. Deals were frozen. Nobody wanted to be associated with the drama. Fans felt like they had lost more than a celebrity couple, they had lost hope. If Remy and Pap couldn't make it, who could? This wasn't just the end of a relationship. It was the fall of something that once represented real love in the face of hardship. To make things worse, an alleged audio clip leaked where Remy could be heard saying, "Sometimes I wish I had just stayed single." That one sentence turned the internet upside down. Podcasts analyzed every word. YouTubers titled videos, "The Fall of Hip-Hop's Realest Couple." Even radio hosts questioned if true love was still real. And through it all, Remy stayed silent. As for Fat Joe, he didn't try to clean it up. When people asked if he had more to say, he simply replied, "What's left to say?" In his eyes, the damage was done, the truth was out, and the world had already heard it. Now, all that's left is the aftermath: broken trust, bruised reputations, and a hip-hop love story that may never be repaired. The internet had been buzzing with whispers, accusations, and pain, but behind the hashtags and headlines was a story deeper than gossip. Papoose, once admired for his loyalty, had fans revisiting his old lyrics. Now, those same verses were being reread with new eyes. One line hit hard: "I stood by your side through the sentence. Now I'm just left with pain and a penance." People wondered, had Papoose been quietly hurting for years? Was his heartbreak hidden in plain sight? At the same time, Remy Ma's name became a target. Clips of her past interviews resurfaced, where she spoke about the importance of marriage and commitment. Social media didn't hold back. Fan pages posted old pictures of Papoose's love notes to Remy, but this time, they were edited with clown emojis. Online blogs ran polls asking if Remy could bounce back from this scandal. Most people didn't think so. Her image as a strong, loyal woman seemed shattered. In her place stood a figure surrounded by doubt, jokes, and online judgment. Surprisingly, Fat Joe, a longtime friend to both, became the quiet voice of reason. Old interviews of his kept going viral. His words felt less like commentary and more like truth now: they'll mess with your enemies, then your friends. And when the dust settles, all you have is yourself. It hit different because now, the dust had settled. And all that was left behind was pain and reflection. While the internet kept focusing on the betrayal, a bigger conversation began to rise. Talk shows and podcasts asked tough questions. Should betrayal be forgiven? Are we too invested in celebrity couples? Writers on Medium and Substack pushed back: black love shouldn't be turned into entertainment. Then came the twist no one saw coming. Papoose dropped a freestyle. No promo, no press, just raw emotion over a beat. Built a castle with my hands / watched it fall with her lies / gave the world loyalty / got a knife for the prize. There was no diss, no shouting. Just heartbreak, maturity, and closure. Even Remy's supporters went quiet. This wasn't about drama anymore. This was real. A man choosing peace over revenge. And maybe that's the message here. Behind every scandal is a choice. Remy made hers. Papoose made his. Fat Joe simply spoke truth. Now the question is, what would you do?